What's going on? It's Kevin Kenney, and the man to my side is the owner of the number 12 song in America and the number 42 song in America. He is killing it these days. Let's give it up for J Balvin.
Thank you, my man. Appreciate it.
On, man.
Yeah.
Those applauds are well deserved. I don't even know where to start with you these days because you're number 12 with Cardi and Bad Bunny on I Like It.
Yeah.
Of course, you and your buddy Nicki with X at number 42. We just saw you on GMA, Good Morning America with Liam.
Yes.
It's like, do you feel that there's a special energy in your life right now that almost, right now, this spring is a culmination of a lot of hard work for you?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's been a process. You know, it's nothing that happened just from one day to another. You know, and I'm so grateful. I really think that Spanish music is like one of the new mainstream things right now. You know, and I really feel it, and numbers don't lie. You know, it's like it's really happening.
Yeah,
I'm so grateful.
It's so amazing to see because, you know, we're used to a Latin artist maybe hopping on, you know, an American artist song or a mainstream artist song. But now you see people like Drake seeking you guys out, right? Like rapping in Spanish on this new Bad Bunny track. Like it's almost been flipped because of just how popular the music's become.
It is, you know. But as I told you, it's been a process, you know. It's not us. It's like 20, 40 years before us, a lot of artists, Latin artists, working for what's going on right now at this time. You know, it's nothing like we did it. You know, we make part of the whole process.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now, I want to talk about the album. Vibras is available everywhere May 25th. I can't imagine how excited
you say it well.
Do I? All right. Well, tell Nicki, because when Nicki Jam was here,
nah, but Nicki, you know, Nicki's a big bully.
Is he?
You know, so I'm even worse. But
you're being nice today. I appreciate it. But the album is out everywhere May 25th. And you know what's funny? I think the world would, has come to know you as predominantly a reggaeton artist. But people who have been lucky enough to hear the record in advance, they wouldn't necessarily say this is a reggaeton record. So how do you define yourself in 2018?
It's not. You know, like, I don't know. For example, Mi Gente wasn't a reggaeton song. It was just like another song. You know, I mean, it's like, it's music. You know, like, I don't like to be like, that's reggaeton and it's this and that, you know, it's just music at the end of the day. I can say a lot of things, but at the end of the day, the album, the music is the one who's gonna speak about what we're doing. I really think this album is really ready for the, you know, to the whole world. And it's all about vibes. That's the name of the album, Vibras, because every song, it's a different world. And even if you don't understand Spanish, you will love the vibe.
Right.
You know, so it's all about emotion, it's all about feelings. When I was growing up in Colombia, I used to listen to English all the time. I didn't even know what they were saying. But, you know, I just love it, you know. So I think that's basically what's going on right now with the Latin music. It's like now people, it's way open-minded than it used to be. So now it's like, okay, let's see what these guys are doing. You know, now the world is, it's smaller than it used to be. You know, you got the world in your hands. So you just go and look for it, and it looks like people is really loving what we're doing.
Absolutely, they are. And you know, you talk about letting the music speak for itself, and you talk about the different vibes on the record, and it being a very eclectic collection of work. Is there a song you can point to that you think best defines you as a person, as an artist in 2018?
Wow, that's a good question. I don't think I can define myself in one song, you know, because I like to be in different vibes, you know. So I like to be in the Spanish trap movement, you know, like. I like to do reggaeton, I like to do dancehall, R&B. So I think in the album, you can really catch who J Balvin is because he has a little bit of everything. And I think it's really like special. It's really special.
Maybe it's an album that you kind of do have to take a step back, listen to the whole thing to kind of get an idea of you
right now.
Yeah,
because nowadays, you know, sometimes like I wanted to make a real album. It's like a concept. It's not like we just like pick random songs and just put it together and that's an album. No. It's really a concept. It's like I want to show the world, you know, my vibe and what I want to show as Latino to the world on this new generation of music.
Yeah, you talk about the world. I want to talk about some of the collaborations on the new album, and there's a lot of female artists on the album, which I guess isn't customary of reggaeton music, but
they're not.
But you've incorporated people like Carla Morrison from Mexico and Rosalia from Spain. And then, of course, Anita from Brazil. Was that something you consciously went into this record-making process saying, I want that sort of a female artist?
Yes. I like to do, like, I don't know, I love to follow, you know, my guts and my feelings. I like to work with make super music instead of working with superstars. You get me? It's like, I want to make music so crazy that even if you don't know who I am or who's the other artist singing, one day you will know who we are. You know, so that's why I like to work with upper-coming artists and consider myself as an up-and-coming artist too. I like to just catch different vibes.
Do you still consider yourself an up-and-comer? Because a lot of the collaborators that work with you, they call you one of the most humble artists they've worked with.
I don't know, man, but I feel that I'm an up-and-coming artist. I really feel like every day there's something to learn. You know, I feel like I'm a student, you know. I will be forever a student, so, I'm always learning, and yeah, I think when you think you made it, you're just going down.
Right.
I just feel like every day I gotta do something new for my career and my life.
Totally. An up-and-coming artist with a top 10 hit in the States. I think
thank
that's pretty
you.
good for up-and-coming.
Thank you.
Now, you talk about collaborations on the album. A collaboration we can't ignore is just such a massive hit. It was a top 5 hit on the chart, the Billboard Hot 100 last fall with Mi Gente, the Beyonce remix.
Yeah.
I understand you just met Jay for the first time a couple weeks back.
Yes, such a great guy. It's so cool, how besides they're superstar, they're really superhuman beings. And that's what it makes it special, like I got even more love and respect for Jay now that I used to, because he's really a humble and a real guy.
Right. Well, how did that come about? How'd you meet him?
Well, we were in backstage at Coachella, and he was there. I was like really shocked. I was like, oh shit, it's JC. And the first time I talked to him, I was like, I didn't know what to say. I was like mumbling, like that. And he knew, he noted it. But then I was like, you know what? I'll be back. Then I breathed, and I went back to him. I was like, you know what? I'm scared, bro. You are the biggest legend. You inspire me a lot. And then he started laughing like, oh, it's so good. I like to be real, and I tell them how I feel. I told him how I feel. So then we started talking, and it's a real nice guy.
That's awesome. Working with Beyonce, what was the thing about her as an artist, as a person, that surprised you the most?
I think the person, like the talent is already there and it's always going to be. But I didn't know how sweet she was, and how humble and real. And that makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also got to draw attention to it. I feel like there's a theme here with your collaborations. They become hits, right? Nicki Jam and X. And you made a deal with him, do I understand? Or maybe Nicki was telling stories where he had to wear colors for the first time in the video.
I told him, if you don't shoot the video with colors, we're not going to do the song. Nicki's always, he used to be all in black all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Color yourself, man. Like, get some color. And he did, and now we got this big hit.
That's amazing. He told me he was on an airplane when he found out that Will Smith went on Instagram and was dancing to your song.
Me too.
Where were you?
No, I was with my friends, and I was just like, I went crazy because I'm a big fan of Will Smith.
Crazy. And now to see Nicki working with Jaden is just so cool, man.
Nicki's the best. You deserve it.
There's so much stuff to talk to you about coming up. I know something that we're looking forward to is Cardi B went on Twitter recently and said that by the end of the month, we don't know what date yet, but we're going to get the I Like It music video.
Yes, of course.
So
I'm
going to
guess single. It's going to be the new single.
Are you in this video?
Of course.
Okay, so what can you tell us?
What?
Yeah.
What? That was racist, bro. Come on. Of course. It's me and Bad Bunny, and of course we have to be in the video. It's a real dope video. It's beautiful how powerful music is, and the fact like that wasn't a single, and just the people choose, they chose as a single, like the streams were crazy on that song specifically. So, I was so happy, and I'm still happy and grateful. And it's the Latino game because, Cardi B, I know she grew up here, but she's Dominican. Bad Bunny's from Puerto Rico, and I'm from Colombia, so it's that Latino gang. I'm so grateful. I think it's gonna be after the video hits, it's gonna be killing it way more.
Summer anthem for sure.
Yes.
What's the concept of the video?
Our culture in a cool way, like really different and special. Bad Bunny doing his thing, which I love him. He's one of my closest friends, and we have fun, a lot of fun. She was super pregnant at the time. She's still, right? But I don't know how she did it with the belly and dancing and doing that thing.
Amazing. You shoot it down in Miami?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did.
Very cool. Yeah, we're looking forward to checking it out. I want to talk about Familiar really quick. This is another song of yours. As I said, your resume right now is insane.
With Liam Payne.
Yeah, and it's doing great. It's like 11+ million views of the video. Very cool video on YouTube you can check out right now. You just performed on Good Morning America. Now, do I understand this right? You guys have a mutual friend, and is the mutual friend Salt Bae? Or did you meet at Salt Bae's restaurant?
We meet at Salt Bae restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's not our friend. We wish.
Okay.
We wish he'll be like.
So how did you and Liam meet? It was through a mutual friend?
Yeah, through a mutual friend. It's a jeweler that we love, and he put us together, and then we start catching up, and it's he's a real humble man. He's real.
Yeah.
It was flawless, my boy, flawless.
You know what he's saying? He's going around to all these, the outlets saying you guys look alike.
We're like, I don't know what happened with my dad when he went to London, or I don't know, or I don't know, but we do look alike.
Who do you think's more handsome? Is it Liam Payne or J Balvin?
No, he is.
Oh, he is? Yeah, you're just going to give that up to him?
Of course.
Well, the album's out May 25th. There's also a tour coming up, I understand, right? You're
Yeah,
on the road?
September, it's Vibras tour. It's going to be Vibras. Vibras is going to be really crazy. Really.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What can we expect from that? Anything like for those that checked you out during Cardi's set at Coachella, something like that?
Nah.
What's a J? We also saw you pop up at the Hot 100 Fest. That was a surprise last.
Oh yes, with
last
Diplo,
year.
Major Lazer. Yeah, this show is gonna be way different. It's, you're gonna feel like you're in Jurassic Park. So you gotta go.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good
Yes,
tease.
that's the vibe.
That's very cool, man. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate it, Jay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man.